Division of algebraic expressions. When dividing two monomials, simply use the law of exponents and combine the exponents whenever you have the same base. For example, if we have 6x to the 5 y to the 3 divided by negative 3xy, we take care of coefficients. So 6 divided by negative 3 will give us negative 2. X to the 5 divided by x, same base is being divided, we subtract the exponents, so we get x to the 4, and y cubed divided by y will give us 3 minus 1, 2 in the exponent for the y. When dividing a polynomial by a monomial, divide each term of polynomial by the monomial. Meaning that now I have more than one term in the numerator here, so I'll divide 6a square b with 2ab and 8ab with 2ab. So we separate them. So with the plus, because there is a plus between here. Now it's like similar question as previous, but two different questions in one. 6 divided by 2 will give me 3. A square divided by a will give me a. B divided by b cancels out, or it reduces to 1. 8ab divided by 2ab, 8 divided by 2 will give me 4. A and a reduces, b and b reduces, basically it's gone, we get 4. Okay. When dividing two polynomial, we use long division, we don't cover it here. Okay. So let's see some examples. Here, this is a question where multiplication and division come together. So you have few options. One, you can get rid of numbers however you like, or first multiply terms in the numerator. So if I multiply those in the numerator 9 times 2 will give me 18. So numerator I will have 18. A times a cube will be 18a to the 4, because 1a from here and 3 from here will give us 4 of them. B times b square, so 1 plus 2 will give me b cubed. Denominator I kept it same for now. Now we'll reduce numbers or coefficients, the numbers in front. 18 and 15 both reduced by 3, so 18 will become 6, 18 will become 6, and 15 will become 5. So it will be 6 and 5 here. For the a's, I have 4 in the numerator, 5 in the denominator. So I can reduce both numerator and denominator with a to the 4, leaving us with only one a in the denominator. So a to the 5, a to the 4 reduces to a only in the denominator. For the b now, b cubed and b reduces to b square in the numerator. If you are confused with that way, you can also use exponent rules. A to the 4 subtract 5 will give us a to the negative 1. We do not want answer with negative exponents, so it will go down. B to the 3 minus 1 will give us b to the 2, and that's how I have b square here. Now for this one, again we'll take care of multiplication first. In the denominator, we will say then the cube applies to 4, so 4 cube will give us 64. A to the cube will be a cubed. B square to the cube, the 2 and 3 will multiply to 6, giving us something like this. Now reduce both by 16 first to start with coefficients. 16 divided by 64 will give us 1 divided by 4. Okay. 1 we don't write because anything multiplied by 1 or divided by 1 will be back to 1 or that number. A square divided by a cubed will give us, using exponent rules, a to the exponent 2 minus 3 will give us a to the power of negative 1. Bring it in the denominator, becomes a to the 1. Or think about a square means a times a cube means a times a times a square reduces, giving us a in the denominator, just a in the denominator. Okay. Similarly for b, we have b and b to the power of 6, giving us only b to the 5 in the denominator, and b is gone from the numerator. Because numerator does not have anything, it will have a 1 there. Okay. Now dividing polynomial with monomial, we'll have to separate them first. So what I mean by that is, we will say it will be basically negative 50 a square b over 5ab, tan a square b, tan ab square actually, tan ab square over 5ab and plus 5ab over 5ab. Okay, so we separate them with plus or minus depending on what we have. And now let's simplify this. So for the first part, negative 50 divided by 5 will give us negative 10. A square divided by a will give us a. B divided by b will give us 1. For the middle part, negative 10 divided by 5 will give us 2. A divided by a is 1. B square divided by b will give us b. And for the last part, some of us think about, oh, let's cancel this out and it's gone. That's not true. 5ab divided by 5ab, a number divided by itself will be 1. So our answer will be 1 for that part. So our final answer will be negative 10a minus 2b plus 1. Let's look at one more. So for this one, again, it is polynomial divided by monomial. So we'll separate it. But before we separate it, I see a bracket there, so we can get rid of the bracket. How? The cube applies to a and b both inside the bracket. So it will be like this, a cubed and b cubed. Okay. And now if we were to separate this, we get 4a cubed b cubed divided by 4ab cubed, subtract 8a to the ab to the 5 divided by 4ab cubed, and now simplifying this, 4 divided by 4 is 1, a cubed divided by a will be a square, b cubed divided by b cubed will be 1, so it reduces, 8 divided by 4 will give us 2, a divided by a reduces, it's gone, b to the 5 divided by b cubed will be b square. So our answer will be a square minus 2b square. Okay, this is basically dividing algebraic expressions. As I said, we can have division of two polynomials which are not covered here, and if that was the case, we would do long division to solve that.